So I finally done it. I was able to pick up an Amazing Spider-Man book that I've had my eye on for quite some time. If you guys want to know what I'm talking about, stay tuned for the video. Be sure to visit our sponsor at gocollect.com. Reggie here, your friendly neighborhood bodybuilder and comic book collector, and I want to welcome you to another one of my videos. So I had an opportunity to swing by a comic shop that I had gone to previously with my wife. While in this shop, I spotted a copy of a book that has been on my radar for quite some time. And when I found the book, I noticed that there were a couple of defects with the book that weren't noted on the price or reflected in the price. And so I was able to have a conversation with the shop's owner and arrive at a better price for the book. And then I went back to go get it. Now, the book that I'm talking about is Amazing Spider-Man number 33. Some fantastic Steve Ditko magic here. I absolutely love this book. I've actually done videos on this book and didn't even own a copy of it. But what makes this book really great for me is, one, that amazing cover. It is a fantastic water cover that I absolutely love. But there are also 6 pages within this book that tell a fantastic moral story. It is essentially Spider-Man struggling under the weight of some machinery that has collapsed upon him. And he is going through this mental exercise with himself where he is almost defeated, but then rallies back and realizes that he needs to continue trying. And he realizes that he can't give up because people are dependent upon him. But then he's also struggling with this massive weight on his shoulders. And so it is 6 pages, in my opinion, of just a magical moral story that really spoke to me. And that was the point of the previous video that I had done. But I was waiting for an opportunity to really find a good copy of this book in the wilds. And as I mentioned, I did. And that's why this book is here with me now. This is really a fantastic book. If you guys haven't read this, I definitely encourage you to read it on Marvel Unlimited or Comixology or something like that. Because if you're a Spider-Man fan, this is a really, really good Spider-Man book to read. So definitely pleased to have this one in the collection. And so while I was there, I of course had to look around and see if there was some other good stuff. Unfortunately, the owner had taken most of the books out of the shop because he was going to a con up north. And so most of the really good stuff actually wasn't there. I knew that going in, but I still needed to go pick up my book because I had it on hold. But he did have some other books of interest. One in particular really spoke to me, and it was this one right here, Uncanny X-Men number 134. This is where Jean Grey becomes the Phoenix. This is some magic here, right? This is Chris Claremont and John Byrne at their finest, right? This is part of Chris's 17-year run on X-Men. I absolutely love this book. My focus, yes, is on Amazing Spider-Man, but I am also a big, big X-Men fan. I saw this book, I looked through the book, and it had to come home with me. And I'm actually going to show you some bonus footage at the end of this where I'm actually talking to the guy in the shop that is selling me this book, and he makes a couple of comments about how nice the book presents. And that's part of the reason why it actually came home with me, because the book is in amazing shape. The front cover, the back cover is like Snow White. It is a really nice book. The interior pages, I expected them to be a little wider than they are, but overall, it is definitely a solid book. So there you have it. A very short haul of 2 books, one Amazing Spider-Man and one Uncanny X-Men book. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, I definitely want to encourage you to do so that you can stay abreast of all the content that I release on a weekly basis. If you need to reach me, feel free to do so on Instagram at Regie Collects. Take care.
Ooh, that's white.
Yes, it is.
I do not usually see them that white. That is
nice, right?
Yeah.
I got a couple of impressions, but nothing significant.
My budget is cream or nothing.
Pages could be whiter, though.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, for the way the outside looks, you would imagine it would be much nicer on the inside.
Yeah.
It's not terrible, though. Let me check my price on that, but we may be taking that one home.
All right.
And you were saying in these boxes, yeah?
Yeah, those are the new ones.
This content is sponsored by BCW Supplies. Visit them at bcwsupplies.com.